Good morning from day 30. We are at day 30. Wow. It's 5:15 in the morning, and it's another long day of traveling. To give you an update on terms of how long it is, currently in the preferred future. That's probably the word I'm looking for. Not even remotely closely related words. The destination that I will be heading to today, Anchorage, it is currently 1:15 in the morning, and I will not be getting there till about 2:15 in the afternoon. So it's still about 13 hours until I'm even at my destination. I'm going to connect in Vancouver, but I've got to get through all the fun stuff of the airport this morning, and then Bob's uncle are on the way. Hopefully everything goes well. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to a slight delay coming out of Vancouver, seems as I've got to wait basically like 5 hours from landing in Anchorage to when I can check into my Airbnb. So a couple hours delay out of Vancouver wouldn't be opposed to. But hey, we will wait and see. Feeling okay, I guess. That's how we are. But got a bit of extra money from Dad, surprisingly, overnight. So thank you, Dad. I didn't expect that much for you to send me. So that's a little bit of a relief. But yeah, we'll see how we feel. We're just waiting for the Zuba. I've pre-booked it, so we'll see how we go. And barring any catastrophes between now and boarding that flight, the first flight to Vancouver, that's about it for right now. And let's go forth towards Anchorage. I'll speak to you in Vancouver. Let's do a video of me getting off a plane, just because I've never done one before. Thank you. I felt that added something. We're in Vancouver, and now I've got to try and find where to go to get to Anchorage. I've got like an hour and a half till I board, so it's not like I'm in a rush. I'd like to eat. Really want some poutine. I really want some poutine. That's my goal. But it's weird being back here, because last time I was here, like just over a year ago, under very different circumstances, feeling very differently. But hey, that's how we roll. It's all very familiar. Anyway, barring any exceptional circumstances, we shall find our way to the gate and probably talk to you. Well, hello from Alaska, state number 26. I knew that. Dramatic pause. Flight actually wasn't too bad. I watched Suicide Squad. Been a long time coming. But anyway, I'm going to try and find my bag, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for like 4 hours. So, there's a giant moose. Literally a giant moose. You come to Alaska, and then there is a giant moose. I'm sure I can get a photo of that in a couple of days. Or maybe now. Anyway, welcome to Alaska, and let's try and find out what the hell we're going to do. Me again. I'm still at the airport. Walking for a couple of hours now. So this Canada Sports Hall of Fame is legitimately a hall. There's some Olympian there. That's cool. I thought it was like a museum, but it's actually just like a row of framed famous Alaskan sports people. It's kind of cool. So yeah, just killing some time, kind of bored. Like an hour and 15 minutes so I can check in, so what better way to do it? Oh look, Stanley Cup person.
Stanley Cup broke new ground when anchor Scott Gomez brought the most identifiable of all team championships to Alaska. There you go. Stanley Cup's been to Anchorage. So, anyway, it's kind of interesting, I guess. So, this is what we do. We'll see how we go when we get back to the Airbnb soon. Finally made it back to the Airbnb after a few hours at the airport. Actually, as it often seems to do, goes by pretty quickly. This is great. Look at this. This is basically almost like a mini apartment. So I've got my own TV, couch, closet, bathroom, my own private bathroom. So I think I hit the jackpot with this one. I just met the guy. He was very, very nice. Even said he'd mail some postcards for me. So yeah, it's great. I'm kind of intrigued about this whole sun going down at midnight thing. I mean, it's like 7 o'clock or something right now, and the sun is like bright. Well, you know, 7 o'clock. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stay awake that long tonight, but we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling okay. Distractions help, but then your mind plays tricks on you at certain points, so I'm not going to dwell on that right now. I'm going to just try and make the most of this. I'm in Alaska. This is, it's amazing. I never thought I'd be here before. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would ever come here, so to say that I'm officially in Alaska it's incredible. Again, never thought I could say that before in my life, so this whole idea of a legacy, which I think I've kind of been ignoring, particularly in the last week or so, with kind of the emotions and how things have been going. It's easy to overlook kind of what I'm trying to do with this trip. So it's about a legacy. It's about creating something new for the future, and perhaps the events of the last week have put that more into motion than I ever could have imagined. So we'll see. Take the good moments with the bad, and when the good moments happen, maybe dwell on them more than I do with the bad ones. So anyway, day 30 done. We're in Alaska. That's how we roll. So bring on day 31. Good morning from day 31. It's still actually midnight. Joking. It's actually like 8:30 a.m. But I mean, God, the sun basically hasn't gone down, and here I am wearing sunglasses, being cool. That's my Airbnb, which it's a lot nicer on the inside. I've requested an Uber, but they didn't pick me up, so then I've had to request a lift. I don't know how much it's going to cost. But I'm kind of running late. I've got this city tour today at 20 minutes to get there, so hopefully shall be good. It's very, very grey. Very grey. And I'm wearing a jumper, and I'm wearing jeans. So there you go. I like this weather. Gonna make the most of this, because I'm gonna be going to Hawaii in a week, and it's gonna be hot. Then I'm gonna go back home, and it's gonna be cold. So we're switching focus. The mind is gonna try and stay off for the remainder of this holiday. I've got 15 more days to go, making the most of it, and I'm gonna try and just focus on this legacy. Focus on the legacy that we're trying to set up, because that's what it's about. It's about setting up this legacy. So, got to do that. But anyway, I think come up here, I'm going to start recording. We'll speak to you from downtown Alaska. So, we're actually still on the tour. Well, still on the tour. We've started the tour, but this is pretty spectacular. It's an incredibly misty day here. It's actually quite chilly. But, I mean, look, this is probably winter back home in terms of what the weather's actually like. It's not that cold, but this is pretty awesome. This is just outside the city too, so we haven't really even gone that far. So this is Alaska, is what you sign up for. Decided to at least leave the house. Kind of been there for like 4 hours. Really done nothing. Just laid around and contemplated life, which is always a fun thing when you're in my state of mind. But I'm hungry. All I had to eat was that reindeer dog. And, I mean, it's not like this thing's super close here, but I mean, judging on
Google Maps, it's kind of like a bit of a walk around the corner, 10 minutes or so, and there's a couple of places. There's like a burger place, which I think I might try tonight. But the tour guide today said that there was a very famous pizza place here in Alaska, which is like the 3rd best pizza in the world. And apparently there's always like a massive lineup to get into this place. So I might try eat there one night. Just for shits and gigs, why not? I'm about to get run over by okay, never mind. Wild Alaskan. It's kind of interesting to think that there's like bears and shit around here. And there's like forests and stuff back there, so maybe I'll go bear hunting. Get mauled by a bear while I'm here, why not? But tomorrow I've got the glacier tour, which I'm going to be at this place in the city at like 12. And I'm kind of going crazy on spending all this money on Ubers because I'm lazy when it comes to catching the bus. So maybe we will try that at least one time, catching a bus, just because I'm sure it's only a couple of bucks as opposed to like $15 each time and back from the city. So we'll see how we go. But it's actually kind of weird to think that in 2 weeks' time I'll be going home. It's been a incredible trip with a variety of emotions, so it's always dreaded going back home, as you do. So next week I'll be going to Hawaii, and this time in 2 weeks. This is the last Thursday that I'm not travelling. Random fact for you. Anyway, okay, this video is kind of turning boring, so I think I'm going the right way. I'll soon find out if I end up not eating food. But Thursday in Alaska, that's how we roll. Let's go eat a burger.
It's day 32. I just looked that shit up like 2 seconds ago. You would think I would remember it. But it's a Friday, I think. It's Friday, right?
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Just thought we'd introduce... Oh shit, she's still applying makeup. That was a bit too soon. Awkward. We planned this. We scripted it so well. And she was going to like apply the makeup, and then it was going to come onto it, and then it was just going to be like, hey, awesome. That's Vicky.
Hi.
Can I say that in a British accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky.
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 Did you ever watch Little
Vicky.
Britain? Vicky Pollard? Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but... She's like, what the fuck is this guy doing in my car?
Seriously. I thought that ever since I picked him up.
Well,
and then I was thinking, what the fuck was I thinking picking this guy up in the first place?
Well, I mean, that's often what people think when they pick me up. They're like,
Is
they think it's a good idea, and they're like, holy crap, this guy's kind of cool. Gets in the car and like, at least he can buy me breakfast, get a coffee, I'll drop him off, and then
never talk to him again.
run away with the camping gear.
I was going to use that to kill him, though.
Well, she literally 2 seconds ago was like, and there's the cemetery, and I'm like,
Right across the
nice.
street.
Awesome, I see there's an empty plot there being dug.
think so.
Isn't that your friend you were telling me about? Why has he got a gun? Yeah.
I can't tell you why.
Well, you could,
I could.
but you'd have to kill me. See what I did there? See what I did
But
there?
they're digging that because that next one is for you.
Well, how many victims have you got today? They're digging a few, like, or is this like murder-suicide?
Oh, no. I can't look at me. No.
I'm looking. This is what we do. We've tried. What have we had here? We've had fresh roasted BB's coffee, love in every cup. It was like the mystery drink, like literally.
good.
Yeah,
It was really good.
And on the
They did a
scale,
good job.
well, they said to me like, "How sweet do you like it?" And I'm like, "Oh, we just met."
Oh, wait.
When I said 8, that joke fell flat.
I did 5.
You did 5 coffees. You strong. You strong-willed. I like how your
No.
lipstick's gone on your cup.
I know.
Mine did too, but I wiped it off. Okay.
You get that lip stain on, it just stays.
Well, it's a guy thing, you know.
I've never used this lipstick, so.
Oh, yeah, I have. It's one of my favorites.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
I have nothing to impress you with.
well, I mean, the cemetery's kind of working. I mean,
It is.
that's often not a thing that I get when I first meet people. Like, here's the cemetery.
Across right from the hotel,
Sheraton.
right? The Sheraton Hotel.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
We've just
Anyway.
booked a room. We're just, going to be like here all day and just,
Get drunk.
Yeah. It's Australian, like experiencing Australian culture. You learn Australian. How do you speak Australian?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't think I wasn't going to put you on the spot. Now she's all shy.
Ah.
Oh my god, let's do a video. It's so fun. The one willing victim I've had all trip. Like, fuck it, let's do a video.
Okay, yeah.
And now she's like, oh my god, I'm so shy.
Something light.
Something light. You've forgotten.
Rise.
Did you forget?
Rise up light.
Say it in
Rise up light.
Lights.
Rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
Oh yeah, rise up lights.
She just said razor blades.
Rise lights.
What she's going to kill you with in the
With razor
cemetery.
blades.
That's a
I
pretty...
mean, rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
Mhm.
It's actually a pretty good way of killing people. So a friend told me.
Well, then they can hide it in their mouths, right? That's what I've seen.
You can hide lots of things in your mouth if you know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, did you just call me a slut?
No.
Wow.
No,
That
that was-
escalated quickly.
I don't know where that came from. Sorry.
she went to a place that she didn't even know. She was like, put a camera on me, and straight away it's like slut, cunt. You can
Yeah.
say it if you want to.
Cunt.
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be our favorite word.
It
Say
does.
Yeah,
It's how we met.
It.
Cunt. Cunt. Hey, buddy. You know, like. Yeah.
You know, it was hashtag meant to be.
Hashtag cunt buddies. Hashtag cunt buddies.
Yeah.
Did we not establish that?
Yeah. We should trend it.
Hey.
It'll be a thing.
Once this video, you know, wins all the Oscars, wins, you know, Cannes, wins all that sort of shit. Well, fuck it, we're renaming it from the Brink Unleashed 7 to Cunt Buddies. That's what the movie's called.
Yeah.
Do you think that would make pass the censors? How's the censorship
It would
board in
go
Alaska?
for like an indie film, right? And a lot of people would watch it because who doesn't watch indie films?
I mean,
Cunts.
only idiots, only cunts. Like, rise up lights, those cunts. That's a whole nother kettle of fish. Like, if you're
I love it.
if you're razor blading your cunt, then
Ooh.
I hope that you got some good.
They did it in Africa.
Ooh.
Too soon?
We're making genital mutilation jokes now. We've gone from 9/11 to rape to genital mutilation. Why not? This is a full circle jokes.
Am I a fucked up person now? Now that we've all these conversations that we've had.
Let
I
the
don't even
viewers decide. Call 1-800-723-647. Is Vicky fucked up? Yes or no? Press 1 for yes. Did you even
Well,
notice I'm
Alaska's
wearing an
earlier.
Australia t-shirt?
know. No.
Actually, can you just hold that for a second?
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Look at you. You can. I'm like just stripping for her in the background.
Yeah,
I don't
of
even
course you
think
are.
you can see this. See, it's got like a kangaroo on my sleeve. See?
Authentic.
I did it deliberately for her. You didn't wear a fucking thing with like a moose or a goddamn polar bear on it.
No, I just am the moose with the polar bear.
Or maybe she is wearing it, but that's for later. Shut up, Ben. See, I've got to tell myself to shut up sometimes because I think you can answer that.
No.
I like this girl. She seems to work well with older people. How old are you
Yeah.
again, Vicky? 14?
14.
Yeah.
14.
14-year-olds can drive cars in Alaska. Driving age is
Because
like...
nobody pulls us over. There's no police.
Yeah, fuck,
You know,
the,
fuck
fuck
the
the police! Yeah,
Stole my life.
sorry. You know.
And I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, on that note, I feel like we need to stop this. So this is the last time you will have seen me in the Brink Unleashed 7, and we now pass the torch over to our cunt buddy to the left of me here, who will clearly establish a new direction for this film.
Yes.
Coming soon to a theatre near you. You're welcome.
So after a very fun and interesting start to the day, I've still got a good, actually just a little over an hour now. Well, no, 2 hours. Just under 2 hours before my tour starts. So there wasn't a whole lot to do. So I found the Anchorage Museum, and I thought, well, why not spend $15 on checking it out? I mean, I like museums, but you know, a lot of them kind of all blend into each other. So I'm sort of looking at Inuit culture right now, which is kind of interesting. As I learned, Eskimo is not a correct term, so don't say that. But yeah, a lot of interesting costumes. I don't say costumes. Check this out. I mean, I think I could wear that. I think I could pull it off. But yeah, I mean, not a whole lot else to do while I'm here and just waiting for the tour, so why not? But yeah, I like this place. I like this city. It's just got a different... That is a nice coat. It's got a different vibe. I said a lot about different cities, but it's kind of interesting to what I was expecting, I guess. But so far so good. I've only been here for 2 days. Longest stop of the entire trip, so we'll see how that plays out. But anyway, Anchorage Museum. We've got a glacier tour today. It's
busy Friday. So let's keep plugging along.
So the tour started.
There's our lovely little abode of a bus behind us. We've gone to Alaska Wildberry Products, and they have the world's largest chocolate waterfall fountain, which is quite interesting. But I got myself some ice cream. I'm hungry. I haven't actually had lunch yet, but I got some like honey flavour with like some berry, and it's like a coffee one with white chocolate in it. So I haven't tried that one yet, but I think we've got a bit of a drive before we get lunch, so I thought I'd get some sugar and some substance into my body before I get some food into it. So just a quick little update, because that's how we do it. And from the boat, and that's pretty spectacular from behind me. But I think it's going to get slightly better when we get up here. Just a tad. Wow. Okay. Let's I think if we go that way better also. Let's do this.
In order to ensure that we don't need any of these safety features, please follow a few simple rules of no running, jumping, or climbing on the rails up top, and please don't stand on the benches up top. The target is a non-smoking vessel, so please refrain from doing so until we get back to the dock. In the back of the boat, down below deck, we have 3 restrooms for your convenience.
And the silt doesn't like to settle. So it really helps give this water that real cloudy appearance. Spotted. Portage Glacier over to the right. But to the left too. We still have this very large patch of snow. Again, a remnant from one of the really, really big avalanches that came down. You can really see all that meltwater coming off of it. But then, just past that, we have that.
Okay, so the whole reason for coming on this boat tour was to see the Portage Glacier, which is right there. And it's kind of cool. Many ways of life. I mean, it is ice, but hey. I really am actually quite hungry, but we've stopped for some walk really quickly to check out the views. I mean, you can't really say no to that view. Pretty incredible. So, yeah, give me some food. Now we are waiting to see a tide come in, or a tide mixed with some other tide, something or other. And I don't know if you can see, there's like tiny little dots out there. They're surfers, and apparently this wave just like goes all the way down here. So we're gonna watch it, see what happens. And apparently it's happening now, somewhere that way. So let's see how this works. So we've been following this down, and that's what people do. They surf it, because you think of Alaska, you think of surfing, so why not? Or in that case, that guy's kayaking. Same difference, right? This is the Alaska Wildlife Center or something. Kind of feel like it's like Jurassic Park or something, and you're waiting around trying to see if you can see the animals. But this is meant to be a bear enclosure. As you can see, dangerous animals. It's you know, a surefire sign that shit can get real. But I'm from Australia, so you know, that just comes with the territory. Although we don't necessarily have giant ass bears that can kill you. So I think we're here for like an hour, and currently no bears.
But look, we can walk around and have a look and see what's going down. I can see there's like bear statues over there. Seen enough of them around. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty interesting day so far. So I guess we can make our way around. I don't know what's up here, so let's find out. I do have a map, but I'm a guy. We don't use maps. We know where the fuck we're going all the time, apparently. I'm gonna wander up here, see what's there. There's like a bear walking enclosure that way, which, I mean, you walk over the enclosure, you're not like a boardwalk. That's what I'm trying to say. But we can come back to that because people are going up here. I mean, for all I know, there's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex with some Velociraptors. Thanks for listening. Fans everywhere I go. What can I do? Even all the way up here in Alaska, I'm famous. So I'm really full of shit. Let's be honest. On that note, I think we need to end this because wow, yeah. You're watching this. You're voluntarily watching this. Just remember that. No one's making you watch this except yourself. So you need to take a good hard look at yourself and wonder what the fuck you're doing with your life. And on that note, cut. You come all the way to Alaska, you want to see a bear. I'll show you a bear. There's a bear in there, right there. See? They're asleep. Which is generally always the case, I swear, whenever you go to a zoo or something like that, that they're just chilling. And it kind of looked up and whatever, but now it's just lazing about. It's a bear. That's what bears do. I could tell you'd be like Steve Irwin and be like, "Crikey, look at the bear over there. Wake up any minute and come and rip me fucking head off." Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. No. You know, it's ridiculous is the fact that it is actually 6:10, and I mean, you know, we've already established that it never gets dark here in Alaska, basically. But it really doesn't feel that late. It's been a fairly longish day, but you know, it is what it is. I kind of want to touch that fence to see if it actually is electric, but then I would just be a dickhead, which we already know that's the case. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to spin around here and you can see some bison, and they're fighting. Bison are fighting. Of course they would be. Why not? These videos are really getting boring. I think Brink Unleashed 7 there would actually be some entertainment involved here and that I would learn how to make these things decent, but clearly they're getting worse. Well, you know what they say, after you leave the theatre, catch me outside. How about that? I really shouldn't try and be cool. I'm old now. I don't know what I'm doing. This bison thing, I had that for dinner in California, didn't I? I mean, not that one, it's still alive. So, anyway, bye-bye. I have to at least point out one thing. This, right there, that's America. It's a bald eagle. And right now, all it needs is a gun, and it'll be officially American even more so. That's what they look like. I've left the house. And you know, it's actually quite crazy about the fact that I've left the house. First of all, it's 4:45. Done absolutely jack all today. I was about to say that it's actually quite warm, but then this breeze kind of blows through and proves me otherwise. I'm so hungry. I had this chocolate stuff and a coffee, which was kind of foul. So just gonna walk up and get some food and then record, because you know that's apparently all you want to do in Alaska on Saturday. And I just realized I was like walking on the road. There's no footpath, or as they would say here, sidewalk. I don't really have much to add, really. I mean, today's just been lazy. I mean, I had lazy days before. I think my entire time in Atlanta was just lazy. Did like 2 things, but there were reasons for that. Actually quite nice. Blue sky. I haven't seen blue sky in Alaska yet, so there's always a first. I really don't know what else to add. This is kind of a boring and pointless video. So let's get some food. Let's go back and record, and don't know what else to do. Alaska.
It's day 34. This is so attractive. Oh, not really. I'm up earlier than I was yesterday. That's a positive, right? But I'm doing nothing again today just because I can. I'm supposed to be doing another episode to record with. Yay. But I might just fix some things around my book and edit a few things and just catch up on some stuff. I'll probably have to do something tomorrow. I kind of feel lazy not doing anything, but hey, cool, I'm on holiday, I'm on vacation, I'm meant to be relaxing, so not a whole lot to add. Probably do another video walking on later on to get my burger. It's kind of the only place nearby that I can eat at, so, and it's good food, so it's either that or Little Caesars, and I heard that they're not very good with their pizza, so yeah. But maybe I'll get like a slice there to have like as a late night snack or something like that. We'll see how I feel later on. So yeah, so this is what you do on a Sunday in Alaska. Pretty darn exciting, right? So let's end this and let's move on to more.
So as you can clearly see, I left the house. I went and got lunch. My burger place, my Max's Beefy Burgers, is closed on a Sunday, which kind of sucks ass. So there was some little cafe or something on the other side of the road. Pretty decent sandwich. It started off okay, but then ordered it with no tomato as they would say here, and they put it on it. But it was okay. But I've gotten myself a pizza just so I don't want to walk out here later on tonight. So I'm just gonna sit this in my room and have a microwave in my room. So it's just some cheese pizza, I don't know, it's probably gonna taste like ass. It's just something to eat later on. Feeling kind of cruddy, but hey, what can I do about it? But anyway, pointless update, another pointless day. That's what's happening in Alaska right now.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day from this Monday. Another day of doing nothing. I realised it's like 3:30 and I got up like at 10 or 11 and kind of watched something on my laptop. Then I just kind of lay down and I just fell asleep again. So Anchorage life. We've got the noisy house above us just laughing their way through life. But yeah, I've got not a whole lot more to add really. This is what happens on this day, nothing at all. So it's another pointless update and it's another pointless day really. It's exciting times and all that stuff.
Good evening. Ended up leaving the house, as has been the case for the last 3 days, just to walk up to get some food. And unlike yesterday where I couldn't get my burger, can you see it in the background? Max's Beefy Burgers. I had some Hawaiian one tonight. Funny that I'll be there in like 3 days. Wasn't too bad.
actually quite chilly here tonight. So, jumper on again. Don't know how I'm feeling. It's been 3 days of nothing really. But saving the money, I guess. If I had more money, I'd probably go and do more stuff, but really just watching the pennies, so don't know really what else to say. It's pretty boring. These last 3 days have just been nada living in my head, which is always fun. Totally. But anyways, potentially doing something tomorrow. We'll see. Might be going hiking. Haven't done that in a long time. But hey, YOLO should be the new motto. I don't know what else to say. This has been a very interesting day. And apparently I can rhyme, so I'll add the word g'day. And let's add this to the end by saying the word bay. Good afternoon from day 36 in Anchorage. As you can tell, I'm out of the house. Sort of. Just got my fix at Max's Beefy Burgers. It's about 2:05. I've actually been up for a few hours. But I don't usually, excuse me, go and get lunch. But I'm supposedly going hiking or something tonight. And considering this weather, as you can really tell, but it's raining. And I'm wearing sunglasses because that's what all the cool kids do here in Alaska. I don't know what the hell is happening with that, but hey, I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll find out. Don't know how I'm feeling today. Just a bit average, I guess. But, you know, plugging along. Kind of sad to think that I've only really got a little over a week to go, and that's really sad because I don't want to go home. Considering that you've heard me say in this video that I do want to go home. It's just my charming personality when it comes to my thought process, clearly. It's what makes you want to watch this film. But yeah, I don't know. I guess reality has to happen eventually, and at some point in about a week and a half that has to come true. So this whole legacy shambole, whatever you want to call it, it's certainly a lot harder to create a legacy than it looks on paper. Can I just put that out? And I guess, you know, the question will remain, will this legacy be created, or have I once again just made stupid decisions and don't know what the hell I'm doing? I guess we will find out eventually. Something I don't get over here, they love giving way to pedestrians. It's weird. It's weird. Because even like in situations like that, where I would just go around the back of the car or something like that, they still let you through. It's an American thing. They give way to the pedestrians very easily. But anyway, yeah, the trailer too. Check that out. I don't know why that's interesting. I mean, people do have trailers in Alaska. It's not like a new thing. As I was saying, I don't know exactly how I'm going to feel when I get home. Because, I mean, it seems to be the case with all these trips that I come home and get into a certain state and then don't really do anything with what the fuck I'm meant to be doing. So, I guess we will find out. And hopefully there will be some form of legacy created and that this whole trip wouldn't have been a waste. Particularly for a lot of the reasons why I went on this trip. But I'm getting too reflective. I've still got a good 9 days to go, 8 days to go. still more fun here in Alaska. I've still got all of Hawaii to enjoy, so I shouldn't be being too reflective and thinking that this is it, because it's not it. I've got plenty more to come. Plenty more fun to be had along this road, and I hope that you're going to join me with it, because that's what we're here for, to provide entertainment and provide some fun. So let's see what the day brings, hiking and everything else. I'm going to press a button here so that I can cross the road, even though I think I just missed the light, but whatever. That's how we roll. And we will catch you very, very soon. Good evening. Is it evening? I can't tell. It's probably like midnight right now. Do you remember Vicky?
Hi.
She's back.
I'm back again.
We just thought, you know, being in Alaska, you may as well bring her, because...
This is where the magic happens? In Alaska? In the woods?
Yeah, we're in the woods.
Pretty
If you
much.
didn't notice that. We're walking up a massive... Not massive, but... It's steep. It's good to get exercise though. So I thought we'd go hiking. Well, Vicky thought we would.
I think it'd be great to have an actual Alaskan experience, and then I could murder him because no one would find his body out here.
It's really calming to hear that from that. Oh, I'm just waiting for a bear.
See, I'm just waiting for you to get out of breath so that, you know, I don't have to run that fast.
Well, I mean, you... Maybe I'm just putting this on. It's like, I'm so unfit. All of a sudden I'm like, I'm going to kill you. You know, I'm already out of breath. Jesus Christ. You say you aren't out of shape. Look at me. It's a bad way to do this video right now. We'll do another one when I can maybe breathe a little bit better. He's the intelligent radio host. Let's do a video while we walk. We'll come back to this later.
You ready? What are we eating?
We are eating a yak burger. Now, I've already tried bison in California. Now, how would you compare yak to bison?
It's like the difference between lamb and goat. Goat is a lot fattier. Lamb is a lot more lean. And like tougher, but I feel like that's a really poor choice of words. But do you know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying. So would you say that this is the goat or the lamb?
that's the lamb.
So this is the leaner, less fattier version of the... Okay. Right, now, this is probably going to go everywhere. Disgusting fucking pickle. Fuck you.
Fuck the pig. Did you put that pickle?
I put it on your plate. Yeah, I
Oh,
went there.
You're going to hell.
Classy Australian dates. Oh god. This is...
Do it.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Try it. Tell me what you think. Put it all in your mouth, all at once.
It's the best way to do it. She keeps letting herself open for these things. That's where she's meant to come up with a witty comeback with that, but she failed the test. I don't know. Alright, ready for this? You ready for this?
Ready. I think it looks better when you wear it.
Ladies. You know, it's definitely got a different taste. Like it's not like, you know, you bite it and you're like, oh, that just tastes like beef. Like kangaroo. It's good.
It's a big burger. You know what, I'm impressed because I had to cut that shit in half and eat it. It's so small.
There's benefits to being a big man.
Is there? Tell me about these. Tell me about these benefits.
We've only had one beer, so.
We don't need to have only one beer to tell me.
Oh, yes we do. That's pretty darn good. I like it. So,
Any criticisms?
my only criticism is that 49th State Brewing Company in Denali Park, Alaska is not an official sponsor of the Brink Unleashed 7. So if you're watching this, come to 49th State in Anchorage, Alaska for a darn fine, speak properly, it makes this ad a little bit better, yak burger. Because how fucking fantastic is it? That's 49th State. 49th State. Come and eat here. And hint, hint, free meal for advertising. got to try. Anyway, I'll shut up. You can stop so you can eat your halibut cheeks because she's quite hungry. You didn't eat your pickle.
Ugh. Fuck that pickle.
But cheers.
Fucking America. We were just talking about that.
You just like turn around at the most perfect time. Good job. You were just like, fucking America.
Well, you saw the flag, yeah? You see the flag on the
Oh.
Damn!
Damn it, she caught me.
Damn!
She caught me. Hang on.
Damn, in polite Aussies.
Impolite? That's the polite thing to do in Australia.
Is it?
Is that where you start doing singing the rain thing?
Yeah. Yes, you got it!
In the
Yeah.
rain,
Wait, there's
just
puddles. Wait. There's puddles. Wait. Just, right, kick up and... Oh, shit, I got my pants wet.
Usually happens when you go in a puddle. Just forewarning. Alright. Is this annoying yet?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Positive?
Yep.
What if I just go down here?
Fuck. I don't really know what to do at that point, so...
Okay. We might do one in the car.
Oh, you. These are my driving glasses. I wear these so I can see when I drive. It's pretty sad.
Are they different to the ones you were wearing before?
Yeah, I have like 500 different pairs.
I'm
That's
such a
an
guy
example.
that I don't even fucking notice that you changed.
That's like the, you know, I was wearing a shade of lipstick yesterday and then I wasn't wearing one, you know.
Oh, I noticed that. I mean, you
I
know,
didn't say anything, so.
because if I look at your lips and be like, hey, I'm staring at your lips, then you're just gonna have
That's
a...
like the focal point though. If I put something bright, dark shade on.
This is
you're
the
like,
part where I say I only stare at your lips because I want to kiss them, but then
shimmy,
it's kind of
shimmy,
like...
yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yeah. Drag.
That's what they say. So we're in the car. Guess what time it is, folks at home? If you're playing at home, look outside. So it's got to be like 7 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock. Try like 11:30 at night, people.
Fucking 11:30.
Fucking 11:30 at night. But why wouldn't it
Welcome to Alaska.
be? Welcome to Alaska. Have you seen the movie Australia with Hugh Jackman? I asked you that the other day, didn't I?
No, you did not.
Nice.
Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
It's
there's
on my list.
Well, you've got a lot of these on your list. We're adding to this very slowly. So there's a line where basically Hugh Jackman like punches this guy and then looks at Nicole Kidman and he goes, "Welcome to Australia." That's like the one line.
The one line that probably made everything.
So we used to play that a lot on our radio show. We would just like come up with some shitty little thing and then we'd just play the soundbite, "Welcome to Australia." So
Welcome to Australia.
so you've got to say it less American. Is that possible?
Is it possible?
Can you say crocodile?
Crocodile.
Hey!
Hey, ducky.
Hey! That's not a knife.
This is the knife.
She's learned. She's never even seen it. So we had a fun evening.
Oh my god, it was the best.
Yeah, of course it was. As if it wouldn't be. I mean, why wouldn't it be the best?
Right?
We're
That's what I'm
hanging,
saying.
you know.
We're hanging out. You're the best, I'm the best are hanging out.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Right? Wrestling fan?
I like that.
Bret Hart? No? I mean, I made that up on myself. That was definitely not
I
a
was totally gonna give you
famous
credit for it.
tagline from a wrestler at all. Please. So we're going to go back and record a podcast segment because what else the fuck would you do at like 11:30 at night in Alaska?
Sleep.
Go hiking. I don't
Hang
know.
out with homeless people.
Well, that sounds like a very fun thing to do.
And they're probably mostly on crack, but you could.
Who isn't? Aren't you? I
Not
thought
this
we all were.
time.
Yeah, me
Not this-
neither.
Not this time.
I didn't have any at all.
Does coffee count as crack?
Coffee is just its own thing. Coffee is coffee.
Hey, look, there's a cemetery.
We're back here
Or
again.
you say cemetery.
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 Are we back here again? Is this just like subtle hints? It is not where we
Yeah.
just like
It's weird.
weird,
Weird.
weird,
Really weird.
weird.
It's really weird.
It's totally weird.
Weird.
So,
So.
say rise up lights.
Rise of lights.
She's learning.
I'm trying really fucking hard.
Trying really fucking hard.
Really hard.
You gotta say it Australian. Trying really fucking hard.
trying really
really fucking hard.
Really.
That's not
You
how
know,
she sounds.
I'm super impressed by your American accent.
Thank
For
you.
reals.
Thank you.
For realsies.
You think it would work for me like with other girls, you know, since you've just like dumped me home tonight? You know, got my next yes.
Yes.
See, it just sounds like New Zealander now.
How do you say it?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, just make it the yes.
Yes. Cool. Are we gonna go to Barry's Lounge? G'day, Barry. That's such an Australian name.
No, not
That looks
Barry.
really
Fuck Barry.
That looks really
No,
sketch.
you know where you... See, this is where all the crackheads hang out. This
So,
is Ghetto Cars.
Barry's...
Actually, funny story. So I used to live down there, right? I was walking home to this Cars to get milk or
Right.
something. I don't know. Somebody from Barry's Lounge, a security person, followed me all the fucking way from that bar inside the grocery store.
Wow.
It
Why?
was because he wanted my number.
Well, who wouldn't? Can I have your number?
A sane person.
Can I have your number?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll kill you later.
Well, that's the plan. I mean, why haven't you already? Why are we here on a Tuesday?
Because you're nice company.
Oh,
It's Taco Tuesday. You know?
Tequila Tuesday.
Oh.
You have anything in tequila?
I can't. I can't.
Can't. What did you call me?
You heard me.
Did I?
You heard me.
She called me a cunt.
Loud and clear.
Can't.
God, we did scream that at the top of the mountain today. That's great.
Yep.
And then there was a group. You told me there was like 2 people. There was a fucking group of people. Well, that's fun now. However, I don't know if they heard us because they had that shitty music they were playing.
Well, they were
super
all
loud.
kind of just like, I mean, what, they were like 16, 17-year-old kids and all like walking up there with like their fucking music. And it's like, bitch, enjoy nature.
Yeah, for real.
All right? Like, fucking soak it in, cunts.
They'll lose service and they'll start freaking the fuck out.
Oh my god, I can't get my Spotify to work. What the fuck's going on? Selfie, oh no. And we took a selfie, so.
We took several selfies.
Selfie.
But they were magnificent.
They really were. Yeah. I shared that shit on Instagram. She didn't.
My selfies were shitty.
She didn't share it on
Selfies.
Instagram. She's ashamed. She's ashamed to share Australian selfies on Instagram. I'm slightly offended.
Did you want me to like do that while I was taking a shit earlier? Like sit and like put the hashtags all up there, find a fucking perfect filter for
You know
it?
what I find incredible? And maybe it's a guy thing. Maybe it's an Australian guy thing. I don't know. Like, chicks, you go to the bathroom, you sit down, you're used to it. It's like, if you're taking a shit, you're taking a piss, whatever, it's all the same. You're sitting
Yeah.
down. Guys, we only sit down when we've got to take a shit.
Yeah.
We get bored on the toilet. So we generally are reading shit or we're on our phone. So, like, fuck yeah, I would totally post
I
it while I'm
Tinder
doing
while I
shit.
take a shit.
So that's how she met me. So I was halfway through, like, nugget number 2. Fucking swipe right.
What am I, fucking dehydrated? Come on.
Well, I don't know. Do you have diarrhea? Like, do I have to rethink shaking your hand all of a sudden?
I fucking wash my hands. Come on. I didn't say that I took laxatives.
Why are we talking about shit?
Why not?
Well, fucking, how did you meet this Australian guy? I was taking a shit. Fucking swipe right on fucking Tinder.
That's actually not even how it happened. I probably was sitting in the back lounge area of my work on the couch doing this.
Fingering her phone.
Am I supposed to use my fucking fist?
Well, I mean, look, some girls do. I mean, some guys do.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You've never tried that?
And I don't really want to be a Muppet.
Right. So we've gone from talking about shits to fisting. We've made...
0 fucking progress in like what we're really supposed to be doing, which I don't even know what that really is.
we were meant to be doing something? I thought this video was just to be made for the documentary.
This is a fuck of a documentary segment.
Or for me to just like jerk off to later. I mean,
Fair enough.
like I can do both. I mean,
I'm a motherfucking star boy. La, la.
no, that's the wrong button.
No.
Shit, I totally try to be cool. It's the censored version. Come on, man, it's like 11:30 at night, Alaska. Say fuck on the radio! Fuck!
Are you guys allowed to say fuck on the radio?
We're not allowed to, but it doesn't mean it hasn't happened before. Actually, quite recently, I dropped the F-bomb.
Naughty, naughty.
And it was actually during our singing segment I was telling you about, I didn't realise my co-host had said it until I got home later on and edited the song. I was about to pull up on our Facebook page, and I was like, whoa, Dakota, you totally dropped the F-bomb. And he's like, oh yeah, sorry about that. It's Australia. you know, you watch the 6 o'clock news and it's like, this is what fucking happened in the fucking world today. Some cunts got fucking killed, fucking terrorists fucking fucked some shit up, and this fucking kangaroo fucked some other shit up.
But isn't that how they talk in the boonies?
The boonies. The boonies.
The boonies?
The boonies. Butt fuck nowhere. Did you say that up here?
Bum fuck nowhere.
Butt fuck nowhere.
I always say bum.
Oh, well, bum, butt, potato, potato. No, bum, not butt.
No, because it's not like fanny and fanny. It's not the same.
Root and root.
It's not same.
Same.
This is not same.
One of these things is not like the other.
other.
Well, it isn't. This video has been going on for 9 minutes. This is 9 minutes worth of footage.
It's fucking great. 9 minutes
really-
of footage.
Fuck it. We're nearly.
The conversation has escalated ever so slightly.
I mean, what else do we want to talk about? We can talk about East High School.
I don't know shit about that school.
Well,
However, a job that I applied for might be in that school.
So we've got to be very polite about that school. What a great school East High School is. Out of all the schools
I mean,
that are east of schools,
They actually it is the most diverse high school in America.
In America?
But that might be wrong.
so they have at least one black person.
They have a lot of black people.
Oh, okay.
No, that's like fucking South Anchorage where there might be 2 black people in the alumni of a sea of blonde.
I kind of have noticed that Alaska is very white.
No, you're
No?
going to the wrong places then.
Wow.
Did you not see all the ethnic people around us today? Today!
Vicky.
There's a fucking Serbian, there's Polynesian people sitting in the back left-hand table.
Vicky, I don't look at skin colour. Everybody's the same to me.
Oh,
Oh,
that is a
we are the world.
That is the
We are the
crock shit.
children.
And you fucking know, and everybody looks at other people of color. It depends on how you judge them or not.
You saying I judge? Hey, look, moose
I
sign.
don't
Hang on. Look.
Moose!
To you, that's just like, seriously, that's nothing. That's like we
No.
see the kangaroo signs in Australia. You'd be like, oh my god, kangaroo sign. I just be like, eh.
I just try to find. I love this song. This is my shit. Except fucking Justin Bieber's in here, so fuck that.
What's
guy.
wrong with Justin Bieber?
Nothing. I just don't like him in the song. Actually, it's okay.
It's the beads.
Look at that lady's going.
Really?
I don't know.
So if I start
A
like,
believer. I believe.
I'm a believer. It actually feels like it's getting darker.
Yes, it does. Actually, surprising.
Wow. Don't go those dark alleys in Alaska. You know, I established the other day in recording a podcast, we were talking about Batman, and I said Batman couldn't exist in Alaska in the summer months because there's no darkness. These jokes are falling flat. She's getting sick of me already because it's just, you know, she found me funny 5 minutes ago. Now she's onto the beads. You know, Puerto Rican
This is Luis something or other.
Louise.
Despacito. Bieber speaks Spanish? What the fuck is this shit?
I'm just filming Alaskan reacts to Justin Bieber. She knows where to go. Like, look at her. So we might end this video now since we're nearly back at the place. We're going to record an episode, and why wouldn't we? So there's 12 minutes. You're welcome. I don't want to say it's the last we'll see of her because who knows what can happen tomorrow or Thursday.
It's true. I will be doing yoga in the park tomorrow.
Who isn't? As Justin Bieber would say, never say never. There's a Belieber reference for you.
My shit.
Alright. Thanks, Justin.
Good afternoon from day 37, I believe we are at. You know, I should really, well, I do sometimes check to see what day they are, but I forget. But I know it's my last full day in Alaska, if that kind of counts. So therefore tomorrow will be day 38, because next Thursday will be day 45, so today's day 37. Bingo. It's 2 o'clock, and I'm leaving the house for now my daily lunch ritual. Max's Beefy Burgers. I thought it would be my last time there yesterday, but it's not. So I had a good night last night. I spent a little bit too much money. If I didn't spend as much money as I did last night, I would probably go downtown and get some lunch in the city and go to that cop museum. But yeah, don't want to catch the bus, and I kind of don't want to Uber down. Plus, I don't know if I'm meeting Vicky later on in terms of meeting her downtown, or she's coming here, or I don't know. So if I have to end up going downtown, I'll Uber in, so that will cost money. But anyway, so I'm getting some lunch, and then I'm just going to wait and see what the plan is with Vicky tonight. She was going to come around on a lunch break to do a recording, but she said she's going to come around tonight instead, so we'll see how that goes. But it's, I guess, been, God, I can smell weed. I guess it's been relaxing today, and you know, it's just one of those days where I kind of feel up and down with shit. You know, there's no rhyme nor reason for a lot of how my feelings come about. They just hit you at certain extents, and it's just hard to compute it. Like, things will just hit you, and then you'll be fine, but then they'll hit you again and you won't be fine. So it's always an up and down process. But I've really enjoyed Alaska. It's interesting saying that, because like half my days here I've like done nothing, so you would assume it's like, well, yeah, wet here, you've enjoyed the funness of doing nothing, which, I mean, it's been good to relax. I mean, I am on holiday, but kind of, as I think I've already said, if I had more money I'd be doing a lot more things, you know. But anyway, but I've enjoyed it. It's from what I've seen, it's a beautiful state. People are very friendly, and I think that, you know, it's definitely a place I want to come back to and experience more. I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of Alaska, so one day. But tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, flying to Honolulu, given that they're all standby tickets. So, you know, tomorrow could be a breeze in terms of getting there as planned, or I could be missing flights and delayed, and who knows. And then of course Friday I've got this big tour of the movie sets where, like, you know, Jurassic Park and all that's filmed. So it's going to be interesting if I get in late, because I'm going to be at this hotel like 7 AM on Friday. So anyway, we'll work that out tomorrow. Just gonna get some food. You'll probably see more later on, Vicky, no doubt. So yeah, day 37, Alaska.
That's the thing.
Okay, let's start off by saying, is there anything wrong with her lipstick?
I look like shit.
She really
This
does.
is what 4 hours of sleep looks like, apparently. Ugh.
This is what Australians look like. She looks fine. Hi.
Hi.
You might remember her from such videos as yesterday.
Many of them.
Many of them. How many did we do? Like 3, 4,
I don't know.
12, 48. I really don't know. 49th state. Not the
49th.
50th state.
Not the 50th state. I'm a little disappointed. It's all right.
Hey, I made up for it. I have Alaska
But-
on my laptop.
Yeah, but you know what? You're educating yourself, so that's one thing.
I try
You
to.
know, I mean, you've been educating me about Australia and
Have I?
New Zealand. Yeah, you have.
Well, New Zealand.
Because of the fact of the different accent.
Can you do a New Zealand accent?
No. Fashion child.
Oh, that was close. That was kind of okay. Wow. What's the Australian saying?
Oh, rise up lights.
There you go. She like had a look on her face. So we're recording. Not yet, but we will be.
I'm really excited.
She's the only person who's ever said that. Generally, it's like, oh, Ben, do I have to do this? You're forcing me to do this
Really?
seriously. Yeah.
Why?
You tell me. What's so wrong about doing this? Isn't this like awesome?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't this like the best thing ever?
Yes.
This is the only reason why you wanted to like hang
Yes.
out with me, because you're like, fuck, I get to like speak in a microphone.
Yes.
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 New Zealand.
Yes.
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 I think her lipstick's fine.
Oh, thank you. It's new.
Is it?
And I literally pulled it out of the package. Actually, oh no, I didn't bring it in with me. Damn it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
mine's over there somewhere.
I figured it was.
Can you tell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got that rosy pink look.
I know, right? That's what us Aussies like to wear. Because anyway, so we're gonna record. I don't know how this is gonna turn out.
I don't know either. I'm a little nervous. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
I'm
excited.
She thinks it's a nerve-wracking thing. Then she will realize, like, why the fuck did I do that?
I probably should stop chewing my gum because you're gonna.
It's not the worst thing that's been heard. I mean, that just sounds like a different type of show, but, you know, again, sure. Let's record, and we'll see how that turns out. We might do another one of these after.
Yeah.